Welcome to the Eli Farney Show. Hi. Welcome back to the Eli Farney Show. Can you believe it? It's already Sunday. Today I want to talk about creativity and resistance. I'm a creative. I'm an actor. I'm a voiceover artist. I've got a podcast. I use a lot of my creativity every day. Sometimes it's voiceover auditions, sometimes it's camera auditions like self-tapes, or just thinking of new ways to talk to myself and handle situations, take care of myself, form better habits. I've had this on and off relationship with resistance. Because I remember doing my first podcast, I remember doing my first couple of auditions and just being so excited to finally have something to do with all that energy. Because once I graduated and I had my time again, I knew I needed to do something with that energy. And now, push is coming to shove of whether I really believe I can do this. I think that's ultimately what it comes down to. I either believe I can do this, or I don't. I don't feel like I don't believe in myself. But I feel resistance to doing the things that I want to do creatively. I even feel some resistance to getting up out of bed and getting something to eat. Sometimes all of the things that I want to do and all of the things I think I need to do get thrown on one list of stress and anxiety. It can be overwhelming, it can be crippling sometimes because I just don't know what to do. I don't know where to put my feet. I don't have my feet on the ground. I don't feel steady. I think what I'm learning to do is to trust that that feeling is temporary. Only a couple minutes into this podcast, and I already feel like I felt the first 3 episodes. And I am safe and I am okay. But it's that time before I do anything that I don't know exactly why I stress myself out so much. What is it that we're truly feeling? If this feeling resonates with you, tell me about it. Send me a message or leave a comment. How do you deal with it? I guess I feel like there's only so much of myself to go around. It takes some of myself to eat. It takes some of myself to make plans with people. It takes some of myself to uphold responsibilities. Everything takes a piece of myself. And sometimes I feel like I just don't have enough. But I don't want to stay that way. And I don't think I am staying that way. I think I can feel myself changing and growing through not having anyone tell me what to do. I don't have a class that is always at 11 to 5, or I don't have a scheduled shift. It's very liberating, but it also, it's dangerous to trust yourself with so much free time. And you get lonely. You don't have as much structure. You don't have other people that are adhering to that structure. You are completely reliant on yourself. And I think that builds a lot of strength and qualities of resilience that will serve me well. I do think that everyone who's ever done what I want to do has felt exactly like I do now. At one point or another, they didn't have all of the things that they have. They didn't have what most people would look at success. And they were just a person. They were just somebody. I think I've got the foresight to see that there's nothing that I accomplish that's going to change how I truly feel about myself, how I truly see myself. In fact, the more success you get sometimes without changing how you see yourself, the more of an imposter you feel like. The more you feel like you don't belong or don't deserve the things that you have. And the truth is, I don't want to feel like that anymore. I want to be the kind of person that the younger version of me would look up to. And I think I am. I think I would be proud of myself. I think if I was anybody else, I would say that I work really hard. And I do a lot. And it's difficult to do what I do, and not everyone could do it. But when it's you, what makes that so different? I guess only I live out all of my experiences. Only I know all the moments you go back and forth with yourself and lie to yourself, and other people don't see all those moments. And so outwardly, it looks the same way I would treat a friend if they were doing what I was doing. I would say, great job, stay with it, you're doing everything right. But inside, I'm so prone to thinking that I've done something wrong, that sometimes even if nothing is going wrong, it's still been determined that something will, or something has that I just don't realize yet. And I have had a couple of experiences where something just slipped out from under me. I can't recall exactly what had happened, but I know the feeling of thinking I had everything together, but I actually forgot about one thing, and it is very shameful and very painful to feel that feeling. Part of that came along with everything that I was trying to do. I mean, having so many classes and things like that, there was sometimes I just didn't uphold all of my responsibilities at the same time. And even though I have way less to focus on, it's all way more important now. I just find it kind of interesting how life always keeps you going. There is no rest stop, there is no destination, there is no place of finally arriving and being there. You never get there. You're just on the journey. I practice gratitude for the opportunity to be here with myself. Because you ever think something in your head that's a funny voice or a funny way of saying something and just make yourself laugh? Or you ever make a little connection in your brain that's got too many layers to explain to anybody else, but it's just for you? I love those moments because I feel like a soul who's made a commitment to a human to be together and to experience everything that they experience, from the beat of their heart to the wide range of emotions and experiences. Because I think the part of you that actually is thinking is the guardian angel. That is the part that's looking out for the lizard brain or the monkey brain. If we're calling out for something to help us, we're just not realizing that we have the power to help ourselves. My deep and profound thought today is that you're not going to fuck it up. Once again, here I go projecting my feelings, but sometimes I think we feel like we're taking a test. We're on trial. But we're not. The stakes are not so high. It's good to invest in your circumstances, and it's good to invest in your life. Just don't forget that everything is temporary, and this too shall pass, good or bad. I try my best to take life in for the moment that is right in front of me. I can worry about the past or about the future, but the only moment that's ever really real is the current one. A wise man might say, there is no time. Time is but an illusion. Not getting that deep today. But there's some truth in that. Basic, it's cliche, But right now is all we have. Because it never stops being right now. Later never comes. Here's what I'm thinking today, guys. Not every day's a perfect day. Not every week is a perfect week. And you're never behind. Don't add up and collect all of your bad days and bad moments to say that things have always been shitty. Every moment is an opportunity to reset, to restart, to lay a new batch of snow over a mountaintop that has been skied in the same path. You always have that right. Maybe it's 10 minutes of meditation, or a good night's sleep, or a meal where you don't talk or think or watch anything, but you just eat. Nourish yourself. A warm shower, or even a couple pages of journaling. Those are all things that I've tried, and I've found some success. I know that you can too. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy Sunday. Have a great day.